Hello all shop fans. Surprise, I did another video. So 2 weeks in a row, I need a medal or something. So you're going to notice in the shop, things are, kind of looks a little different than it did last week. So this is what's going on at the shop. We're going to start with this car over here. Rod, your car is up in the air. They're going to be replacing the trunk pans, getting everything cleaned and undercoated on the bottom side, and then your rear end and all that stuff will be going in. We got to remove transmission mounts, and there's a lot of stuff because this is going to be a big block car. It was originally a small block car with a 2-speed power glide. Now it's going to have the Turbo 400, the 12-bolt posi, 355 gears, Yukon axles. This thing's going to be a really nice car. But we got to move transmission mounts back and kind of do some things to make it right. So, and I believe this box sitting right over here, Rod, if you're listening to this video, I believe that is your quarter panels that came in today. So, that's Rod's car. That's it's been brought up in the air. Here is the Cajun Queen. Yes, we brought the Cajun Queen back up. For what reason? It's going to get a weapons box. I'm going to get the weapons box done in it. So that's why the Cajun Queen's here. Over here is Miss Nadine's car. Nadine lives in Washington, and it's going to get a weapons box, and we're going to start doing all kinds of things to this. Also over here is Goldie, which is owned by Stephen Hornback, who lives in Kentucky. And this car is also getting a weapons box and a whole bunch of shit done to it. Now, the car that's not in here, that's coming up in here, is Steve Wiggins. Yes, Steve, I have not forgot about you. It is coming in here. It's going to be, so these cars are all going to be lined up, and I'm going to do all the weapons boxes in them, and we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff to them. Now, with that being said, a lot of stuff is not being done to really a lot of these cars right now. I mean, I will start making weapons boxes and all that stuff, but we have to get a car done and out of here. And like I said, this will all come about and stuff. So Warren over here is getting all put together. There's the Moose, and there will be a video posted on this. Actually, yeah, I'll do a video, and Moose is going to be for sale. So anybody is interested in Moose, go to the video saying Moose for sale. Warren has come together quite nicely. Waiting on we decided to put a new fender bolt kit on this. Why I didn't order one, I don't know. There's so many things I forget, little things that just slip your mind. But the 454 is in. Correct carburetor, and I mean, this thing is going to be so sweet when it's all said and done. Like I said, there is the updated suspension on it, big sway bar, and the A-arms. We made it look like a factory AC car. So when this fender's on, I mean, it will look exactly like a factory AC car. The new radiator, which I tell everybody about, the fan, it's all in to Hero specs. And the only thing that we did do a little different, we put a smaller valve, the short valve covers on this, because you can run into issues with your alternator and your power booster and all that stuff. And basically the show put talls on, and then they had to alter their tall valve covers. There's really no reason to do that when the shorts will work, and that's just what we went with. Also, the original intake on the car is an air gap. The heads that we are using create more torque, and they said the intake that we had for that wouldn't work. So I went out and said the intake that they suggested for this car. And later I found out we could have used that intake, the air gap, but we already had this one on and everything. So, but the correct fuel filter, everything. I mean, guys, when this thing's all put together, it's going to look like Hero 1. We've gotten all the seals put in. So there's all the new rubber seals, all there, doors, roof rail. We're going to pull out the column on this and replace it with another column. We don't think that's a 67 Impala steering column, and we're just going to make it right. So we're going to put another 67 tilt column in. But the steering wheel's all done. It's over there on the floor. The AV2000's in. We still got to hook up the amp. The speakers are all in back here. I got to carpet this, and then we're getting ready to put the back glass in. So, and then we're going to put the sound deadener on the floor and on the roof. And the front glass windshields will be getting ready to go in here pretty quick in this dark area back here in our paint room. But there's the hood painted and the two fenders painted. The deck lid is on, and oh, lo and behold, Miss Rihanna has done the devil's trap on it, which is perfect. There's parts in here, and I still got to carpet the top of this. So that will be done here next week. So as soon as this thing gets all put together, it's going to head over to the alignment shop, and it will also head over to the exhaust shop. And then it's going up to the upholster shop. And at that point, he'll put in the seats, install the carpet and the headliner. And I already have the cell panels dyed. The only thing we have not dyed is the headliner. You do not dye a headliner until after it is installed. So just for everybody's information there. So we still got quite a bit going on. We got to still put all the trim on and the wheel well moldings. We got the brand new tires, wheels, It's all here, just coming together pretty fast. So that's what's going on with Warren. And man, for the guys that talked about buying this and then missed out, you guys missed a really awesome car. I'm not just saying that because, hey, we're doing it and it's in our shop. This is a really freaking nice car. Really nice. And you guys really missed out on a really good one. So there's where we're going. This week happened this week at the shop. And like I said, the Moose is for sale. These are parts over here. I've got tires and wheels in there. I got other parts in the other room. But once we kind of get done with Warren, and then it's going to be basically all hands on deck on these. But right now, while the body guys are over there doing their stuff to Warren, I'm going to be building weapons boxes and getting those all installed and everything. And we'll be taking stuff out of this car. And I got to spray a headliner in this one. I got to spray the dash. In fact, I think I'm going to have to tweak the dash. I think this one, I don't know if you guys can see that little bit of corner. I think it's bent a little. So we're going to have to probably pull that out just a little bit. And put new sound deadener in. We got to order door panels for this and get it all ready for paint. And then, the big thing. There's that it's not a 502. It's a 454. It's probably bored over. I'm not sure what it is, but I know this thing was like 500 horse, something like that, something crazy. And that'll be all going in. So the other day when we brought it up, the toe was really bad, and we were giving Mike shit. And so Mike came back and adjusted the wheels. So now the wheels aren't like this, but we'll get that big block in there and make everything real groovy. You haven't heard groovy in a long time, have you? That was a 60s term. So, and since we're doing these 60s cars, kind of a little appropriate. So anyway, Nadine, your car has been brought into the shop, and like I said, things are going to happen. Miss Cassie, the reason Cajun Queen is in here is because I'm going to do the weapons box in here, and I'm going to do the package tray. So that is why the Cajun Queen is in here. I want to get this all taken care of because when I'm over there cutting wood. Now, my good buddy Jeff LeMay was just in here, and I said, hey, I want to show you something. And this is probably the perfect example. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but you see that warped wood there? This wood is so warped, and it doesn't matter if I pull it off the bottom, the middle, or top. It all comes out the same. And this is what I get to make weapons boxes out of. And that's why I hate making them, because there's not a flat piece of wood. And, your weapons box has got to be flat. And like I said, they're not 100% flat when you get them from me. No one will. I don't think anybody can do it because I've never seen a straight flat piece of plywood anywhere. But I get them pretty damn close considering what I'm having to work with here. But just wanted to point that out. And then, of course, I got a whole bunch more wood here that I use for lids and all that stuff, panels and stuff. So, and of course, the GTX is just being the GTX sitting over here. And yes, Jeff knows that we're not working on it. We've got to take care of some other stuff first. And then, of course, the 32 just sitting. So out of this, Steve Wiggins, your car will be coming up next. Probably a car that I forgot to mention in the last video last week was Joe, the 66 Impala. Matthew, sorry, brother, it's sitting over there. And you're not forgotten. I just want you to know that. It's just right now. And I'm probably not even going to build a weapons box for that one for quite a while because that is a completely different trunk. And I'm going to have to sit down and figure out stuff. If you're wanting a weapons box, I don't think we even talked about that, but we will, and when that time comes. But right now, I'm just trying to get things done, lined up, and actually the first car that will get a weapons box is our red Impala, which is on the backside. That used to belong to Travis Purdue, and now it is owned by Leslie and Lee in Tennessee, and I got to get that done, and then I got to deliver that car to my buddy John, and we're gonna meet in St. Louis or something. So I got to get that done. So we got lots and lots of stuff going on as usual. So anyway, I just figured I would take a break and shoot a video so you all know what's going on. So hope everybody's doing good. This past Sunday was Mother's Day. I hope all you mothers out there had a awesome Mother's Day, and you at least got a nice present or a nice lunch or dinner or something. I know you guys deserve it, and so I hope all that went well. And now they're calling for major storms coming in here through Kansas. We're supposed to, my wife just told me today, in the next 5 days we're supposed to get 14 inches of rain. And I know the dams up like at John Redmond here in Kansas, the water's like coming over the gates and stuff. It's already so full. We've had so much rain. And we've had a few days here dry and kind of drying stuff out, but it sounds like we're going to get all wet and soppy again. So thank God Warren's painted, and we don't have to be in the paint booth on that when the humidity gets really crazy. So, all right, guys, going to say goodbye. Hope I didn't ramble on too much, and let's see what next week brings, and hopefully I can get another video of it shot. Hope you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.